Hello dear students, welcome to the class. I hope you all are doing well. So now let's start our today's class with a new topic. Okay. So yes students, we have an image on the screen. I want you to identify this image. Yes, this image is of an eye. Okay. Now identify the image and mention the differences. Okay, in this image we can see here the two eyes are there. Okay, so what difference could you notice in these eyes? Yes, you can see the color of the eye. Okay, in this eye here, this is of black color. Okay, at the middle, at the center, and this is like a grayish color, milkish color, right? So can you tell me why sometimes the eye color from black it changes to white or milkish color or grayish color? Why this happens? Have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen any of your grandmother or any lady or any person in your family or in your relationship, in your neighbor or in your relative, anyone who is having this kind of eye? So what do you think? Is this a problem? Yes, this is a problem. So today we are going to learn about this defect of an eye and how it is caused. Okay, and what is this defect called as? What do we call these problems if the person is having these type of eye? Okay, now this is called as cataract. Okay, so today we are going to learn about the cataract. Okay, so now let's see what is cataract. Okay, yes, see here, so today's topic is cataract. Now let's see what is cataract. I have written some of the points for you, so let's discuss these points one by one. The lens of people at old age becomes milky and cloudy. This condition is called cataract. Okay, when the lens of the people who are at the old age, their lens becomes milky and cloudy, and this condition is called cataract. Okay, so this causes partial or complete loss of vision. So cataract causes partial or complete loss of vision. Sometimes what happens, partially we can see some of the objects, okay, partially, not clearly. And sometimes what happens, the complete loss of vision is there. Okay, but yes, we have the possible ways in which we can recover from this disease, recover this cataract. Okay, so yes, it is possible to restore the vision through a cataract surgery. There is a cataract surgery wherein a person going under the cataract surgery, he or she can restore their vision. Okay. So now the main symptoms of cataract is cloudy or blurry vision. Okay. The main symptoms is when person starts, this thing starts looking cloudy or blurry. When we see some of the image is shown in a blurry way. Okay, so this is the basic symptoms from where we can assume that like we are not able to see properly, so we should have a checkup, our eye checkup. Okay, so see here, this is the normal eye, how the normal eye looks like, and this is the eye with cataract. Okay, how the eye with cataract looks like. So I hope it is clear till now. Everyone is clear with this topic about cataract. So let's move further. Yes, sorry. So here I'm having a question for you. Question 1 is the lens of people at old age becomes cloudy and milky in cataract. Become cloudy, cloudy, cloudy and milky, milky. KY, cloudy and milky in cataract. Okay, which eye is showing cataract? Eye A and eye B. So in which image you can see the cataract? Options are A, B, both A and B, and none. So yes, in the second image we can see the eye with a cataract. Okay, so option second is right option, option B. So shall I move further? Okay, so now let's see what is next. Okay, so yes students, we are having another image on the screen. So now I want you to look at the image very carefully and share your observations. You can write down your observation in the chat box also. So what we are seeing here, like the person who is looking on the board using these spectacles can see what is written on the board while using these spectacles, but without spectacles the image which is written or what is written and drawn on the board is not visible clearly, it's blurry. But if we see the things which are written on this blackboard with the help of these spectacles, we can see it very clearly, right? So this is the difference. Okay, so this difference we can see here in this image, that the things without spectacles are not clear, but things with the spectacles are very clear. Okay, so what do you think? What are we going to learn today? The next topic. Yes, any guesses? If you have any guesses or any idea about the next topic, you can write down on the chat box. So now let's see. Yes, what is this? So both of the image is of an eye, isn't it? So here in the first image, in this image you can see that this is the retina, and in the first image we can see that I think some image is there, some object is there, and whose image is forming here on the retina. Okay, but in the second eye, in this eye we can see that the image is forming in front of retina instead of on the retina. The image is not forming on the retina, instead it is forming in front of retina. Okay, so what is this defect called? Is it a defect? Yes, of course it is a defect, because if the image is not forming on the retina, so how are we able to see the image? Okay, so yes, this is a defect. So anyone who would like to uh, guess the answer, what is the defect known as? Okay, so you can write down your answer in the chat box. I will look into it afterwards. Okay, yes, so now let's move further. And this defect in which the image is formed in the front of retina is called myopia. What it is called? Myopia. Okay, so now let's see what is myopia. So here, yes, here it is written that myopia is also known as nearsightedness. Students, do remember it is known as nearsightedness. A person with myopia can see nearby objects clearly, but cannot see distant objects distantly. Okay, so you can see the normal vision, far away object is clear. Okay, but in myopia, nearsighted eye, the eyeball is too long. Far away objects is blurry. Far away objects are blurry. They are not able to see the far away objects distantly. Okay, so this is basically what happens in myopia. Okay, the person with myopia can see the nearby objects clearly, but cannot see the distant object, the farthest object clearly. So this is what is happening in myopia. So now let's move further. Okay, so here is a question for you. What are the reasons causing myopia? So what do you think? What could be the possible reasons causing myopia? You can write down your answers in the chat box. Okay. So now let's see. I have also mentioned some of the reasons. Okay, so myopia, it is written here that every fourth person in the world is facing the myopia. Okay, so this is the normal eye and this is the myopic eye. So the causes of myopia may be long eyeball. So elongation of eyeball could be the reason. Genetic predisposition could be the reason of myopia. Another one is eye strain. Okay, when we look more and more over the screen, over laptop, computers and mobile. Okay, and irregular size of cornea. Yes, irregular size of cornea can also causes myopia. So these are basically the four reasons which I have mentioned here in the causes of myopia. If you have any other causes or any other reasons causing myopia, you can write down in the chat box and we'll have discussion on that also. Okay, so now let's move. So here I'm having another question for you and it is of true false type. The question is, myopia is the defect of vision in which a person cannot see the distant objects clearly. Is it true or false? Yes, write down your answer in the chat box. So yes, it's true. Very good. So now let's move. So yes, here you can see that in the first image, in the first picture, the image is not forming at the retina. Instead, it is forming in front of retina. It is somewhere here. Okay. But in the second object, we can see that the image is forming on the retina here, isn't it? And we are using this lens. So this is the way how we can correct the myopic eye. So correction for myopia is using the lens. So we can use the concave lens for the correction of myopia. Now let's see. Okay. So correction for myopia, normal vision and myopia. Okay. So this is the normal vision. You can see here the normal vision image is forming on the retina. And this is the myopia. Okay, nearsighted eye, the eyeball is too long. You can see the eyeball is too long. This, see, it's very long eyeball. Okay, and that is why far away objects is blurry. And this is the myopia corrected. How it is corrected with a minus lens. We are using this lens for correcting the myopia. Okay, so while when we are using this lens, what is happening when the image is coming, when the image and light is coming through here, so when it goes through this lens, it it somewhat diverges the rays of light which is coming through the object, and then it is passing through cornea, and then it is traveling in aqueous humor and vitreous humor, and then afterward it is getting diverged and forming the image on the retina. So the lens is doing this kind of work. It is first of all diverging. It is first of all diverging a bit and then converging it on the retina. And this is how the image is formed. Okay, so that is why we are using a lens. So we can correct the myopia, we can correct the myopic eye using a lens. Okay. So now see here another question. A boy is not able to see the objects which are far away from his eye. What could be the reason? What he could do to correct it? Yes. So as we know that in myopia, we cannot see the farthest object clearly. So same is the problem with the boy. The boy is not able to see the far away object from his eye. Okay. So the reason could be the boy must be, or the boy could be facing the myopia. Okay. And it could be corrected with the help of lens. Okay. So this is the correction of myopia using lens. So now let's move further. So there is another question for you. In a myopic eye, the image of a distant object is formed at retina, in front of retina, above retina, none of these. So here are the four options and you need to choose the right option. So you can write your answer in the chat box. So yes, the right option is in the front of retina. Okay, in myopic eye, the image is forming in front of retina. Okay, now let's. So yes, students, now comes the recapitulation part. So students, today we have learnt about cataract. Okay, its causes, myopia, and its correction. We have explained the cataract and its causes with treatment. The cataract surgery is the treatment for the cataract. We have also learned the term myopia. We have seen the diagram of myopic and the normal eye. So question 1, you have to define myopia. So you can write down your answer in the chat box and you need to define it in your own words. Okay. Second question is, which lens is used in correction of myopic eye? So you need to write down the lens. Which lens were we using for correction of myopic eye? Third question is, what is cataract? So you need to define the cataract. But for third question, I have given some options. I have given here 4 options and you need to select the right option from these 4 options. So option 1 is clouding of the lens in the eye that affect visions. Okay. B is cancer of eye. C is the medical term for double vision. And D is none. So what could be the right answer according to you? So write down your answer in the chat box. According to me, it is clouding of the lens in the eye that affects vision. Okay. So now let's move further. Okay students, so now comes your homework part. So I have given 2 questions in your homework. So first question is, write a short note on cataracts, its causes and treatment. Okay. While in second question you need to draw a well-labeled diagram of normal and myopic eye showing an image formation. Okay. So you have to draw a normal and a myopic eye in which you have to show the image formation. Okay. So I hope the homework part and the today's topic we have learned is clear to you all. So students, this is all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.